You were going away with the student. You're going to you get drunk basically.
Yeah, I'm making Beserker Brew.
Okay.
This is how it's going down. And this is after we did the funeral. Me and him's going to burn the bodies of those that one of the twins didn't fire. If anybody got those that don't have family, they don't have any, you know.
In the when y'all went up top, sorry to backtrack. First time y'all actually saw Joe close up and personal, they noticed you look a little different. You want to explain what you look like to them?
I look like sexy.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
Get.
What would I look like right now?
Well, your face and
my face. You will notice that before my skull tattoo used to just be
your skull.
Yeah, a skull that's tattooed on my face. It is now. It's now smiling wickedly, like almost like with glee, even though my face is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll notice that eventually that it changes in time. I can bow or like victory. Yeah. It emotes pretty much. It does nothing else. It's just it's like almost animated.
Okay.
It's like it shows my true feelings.
Sorry,
like when I'm killing people, like it's great.
Sad bag.
Sad face.
Yeah.
I keep trying to pull stuff out of it. Like gold keeps coming out, or
every time you pull gold out, it looks like gold is back, like it refills itself. But the gold you have, you just keep doing it. And how long you want to do it?
As long as gold's coming, I'll do it.
Tie the bag upside down in your hut.
You pull you pull the gold, and after 1,000 pieces, you reach in to pull gold, and it looks like you're grabbing it, but nothing's coming out.
Okay.
You figure this is like a tricks type thing. Oh, here's 10,000 gold, and as they're going, somebody ain't dumb enough to pour it all out, it fools somebody.
But still, there's 1,000 gold.
Yeah, you still got 1,000 gold on hand. So you're going to the end. You're making your Beserker Brew.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first thing after we do this, the next thing is we're going to bury this
funeral pyre.
I figure that might be the next day.
Okay, well then
lay it all out.
Yeah. I want to do the Beserker Brew for the festival. I tell you to get us some firewood.
Yeah, I'll obviously do that. I assume I will.
So you're going to gather firewood. You're getting the brew ready for the festival you're going to have tonight, and then the burial and all that's tomorrow. You got it messing with the gold bag, and you're your student.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. But me and my student are getting a big cauldron, and we're going to start boiling water.
Okay.
I'm boiling the meat off of the dragon head.
Oh, sweet. So you starting to get your water boiling. He's going to get some firewood for your Beserker Brew.
All three of my balls.
I'm building pyres for tomorrow.
You're building pyres. Mallet's kind of in the end, and he seems less saddened because he's seen great feats in front of his eyes up there. Like maybe losing her would gain something else.
Yeah.
He's stronger.
I'm assuming he is a firm believer in gold.
And he does wonder what the image meant that he's seen before any of this happened. And I don't know if you told him about Thander or not. We don't talk to you.
Oh, about him dying?
Well, about him when you try to resurrect him.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe he thinks that somehow Thander will give you a message through the night of what that meant.
Yeah.
So that's after her burial, his mindset is to rebuild, and it starts with the new quest. Because this quest brought a lot of death, but it brought a lot of strength back too. So he's building pyres. You're doing your Beserker Brew. You messing with his gold bag, and now what are you doing?
So there's 1,000 gold in the bag. I'll take it to Mallet and tell him there's 1,000 gold in this bag to help rebuild our army, our village.
Nice, Wes. There you go. You're gonna play. He says, thank you, but it will also take a lot of hard work, dedication, and strong soldiers. He says that he feels that you're one of the few that he trusts, along with the Elite 8, and he feels that this unit is stronger than any unit he's ever had. But he says we still need one, and maybe that should be our quest. Maybe that's what that meant. They don't know. Back to y'all. Or going on?
We're not there.
I'm just waiting for the funeral.
Well, that's what we're all doing pretty much.
All right,
Like I said, I'm building up.
go ahead. Well, we'll roll for your Beserker Brew. See how strong it's going to be for then we'll jump to the.
Ooh, yeah, that's some horrible stuff.
That's some weak stuff, man. You're tired. You're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really tired.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
He's kind of not rolled very good, but so you got a week batch, but you got a lot made. So we'll go to the next day.
It's mainly for the funeral purposes. It's like
How do y'all?
Comfort
How,
food for
y'all
those,
probably
you know,
y'all to center out on a
like a
bowl.
casserole. There's some Beserker Brew.
Or
Yeah,
have her in town.
yeah.
So they got a bowl made.
She rolled it.
Like
Yeah.
huge boat.
They got a big boat. They got all the kind of stuff set up. Her weapon shields on her, and it looks nice. And he thinks that all the ones that are left, which is 70 y'all, should catch this thing on fire, not simultaneously, but like one at a time as it gets further out.
Who can shoot a bow?
Yes.
I can do spark, and that's got a range on it. I'll pull that up real quick.
You can shoot a bow.
I can shoot a bow, probably not very well.
Yeah, but you're just shooting at a slow moving.
Y'all might want to get
It's not
the
like
order. He says, I shoot last. Well, this is his wife, so.
Well, obviously, yeah, he wants to shoot
Oh
like.
yeah, that's the gentleman thing to do.
Yeah, I mean,
You want me to go first? I don't care.
Yeah.
Y'all give me a
I wanna go
perception
next to
check.
last.
Oh, not bad.
20.
It don't take a lot to see.
17.
He's not talking about shooting an arrow. He has her spear. And it's the one that when she fights with it, she can hit the ground with it and it catches herself on fire and stuff.
look at him. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Alright, so set her off, they're all
45
doing their
feet,
prayer, nature, Goron, the clan itself. And,
but I'd blow up the ship. So
They kind of push the boat in and it starts to sail away. It's about 10 feet away. Mokhtar, they got a big flame pit right there.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't like that up. I was gonna say I'm gonna make a fire.
Shoot it,
Fight it.
boom. Starts to catch on fire, starts to get about 20 feet away. Who's next? And
Scorching ray.
he catches it on.
You have a way.
Yeah.
Wait, everybody shoot arrows, right?
Well,
Acid arrow, and I'll cast it as a burning spell.
there we go.
So
So,
I can turn it into fire.
Brocken?
So I'm burning.
I'm gonna cast spark.
okay, you catch Spark,
So
Sonar,
Okay,
Mokhtar,
cool.
cast
Core.
spark on you.
I'll get my bow, start
Catch
my
my
arrow
arrow
up,
on you.
let it go.
And then as the flames go on, they start to get a little darker. Zella shoots it. Very good. Warex. Him being a priest, he ain't real good with the elements, but he does like a scorching ray type thing, and it goes way out there.
Flamethrower.
Yeah.
And then Mallet steps up being the last one. He kind of sits there, and everybody he kind of goes down on one knee like this with the staff, and everybody else starts to go down on one knee, including you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Do we go on there or not?
Yeah, she
Okay.
Yeah, and then he stands up and he kind of like breathing heavy, and everybody else standing down. He chunks her spear, and it like does one of these, hits the boat, and then like a fire, like a circle of fire, and then it goes blue and it starts to burn real strong as it fades out. And then the ceremony starts to end, and you kind of see a relief, like he sent her off to Valhalla or wherever. You
I'll
know.
give him a nod.
Where's the hat? You like want to?
I have been.
You have him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Oh, look at you.
He looked like he belonged in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow, he looked like thunder, rain, and lightning. And thunder, rain.
So ceremony's starting to end. Thander, he's able to talk to you, so is Han. And they say they believe.
I have my own little,
Yes,
little council now.
Yeah. They believe they've found out
He knows
what
too much.
what the quest is and everything.
I'll head to nature then, and I will meditate and I will talk with him.
So you kind of see him go off. I'm gonna do his little thing and then we'll go back to our time. As you go off, you meditate out in the woods, Ninja Turtle style.
Shed a tear for Splinter.
You start to see images of land, different land masses. You don't really see nothing, but you know what the lands they're showing. They're all part of the troll lords. That's what they call them. Let me get the name of it.
The Troll Lords?
Yes.
Oh.
They have a huge section of land that's divided between 4 lords, and there's lands that
Yeah,
you
wasn't
see.
that like north of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
When the game first started, y'all come back from a recent raid where you fought
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
But there's actually 4 powerful lords, and they have different lands set up, like marshes and different things. And the lands that you keep seeing are those. And there's a cage, and they think that whatever's in the cage is the next to join the eight arms of War. You don't know where it's at, but you know it's somewhere in these lands, and it's very dangerous.
Man, I might have to join this in time. The elements will tell me who's worthy.
Somebody want to give me a history? Whoever's been here long, everybody can roll, but if you've been here long, like who's been here the longest? Plus 5.
Okay.
The rest of y'all plus 2.
birth.
I was here since 4. Yeah, I've been here like 17 years, something like that.
So what we were on?
History knowledge. You can roll. Y'all can roll if you want, but y'all ain't been here as long, so.
Not working.
This is about what the troll lords are, the lands.
37.
That's way high enough. So, in your voice,
What was that? Open that up.
What?
Was that Surge?
Arizona.
Arizona.
the Arizona team. I wish it was search.
Okay.
Search back it?
So, Kyle's voice, you roll high enough. Troll lords. There's 4 of them. They're divided up in 4 ways, and they all the land of the north. The first land is called the Dark Marshes.
Tell me what I mean.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does mean
Writing next
Hey,
question.
he's no giver. Wes.
Actually,
Oh, you wanted it?
look. I have more notes than Wes has got.
Yeah, there you go. There's the first lands that you actually run into. If you want to do your little diamond, I guess you could say your diamond thing with the 4 cut 4. The first one, which would be the north, I guess the northeast corner, is called the Dark Marshes. Those lands are controlled by Vazul, V-A-Z-U-L. They say that he's a troll, they're all trolls, that he wields 2 weapons at the same time made of tree bark that does not feel like tree bark.
Okay.
More like spiked clubs. His army is probably the lightest, but they're also the hardest to find. They're very stealthy because they're the marsh and everything. They know their ins and outs. This is all what Kyle's saying. For what he knows, what Xander's telling you and all that. I guess the northwest corner, which would be the bottom north, if you wanted to go up that way first, that is called the Sunken Forest. It's almost like a sunken land where this land's been going in,
Or a valley.
and it's constantly full with like water, not really marshy water, but like dark water with a lot of vegetation floating in it.
Those are pirates there?
Yeah.
Not high, not deep enough for a boat, but like it's like waist deep, the whole thing.
I love these things. They're good.
They're addictive.
The leader, the troll leader of that sector is called Tajin, T-A-G-I-N. They say that he summons undead creatures, skeletons, straight out of the water, and he's like his clan. There's a lot of them, and they're hard to. There are a lot of them, but they're spread out, and there are a lot of necromancers, things that rely on non-humanoid creatures to fight with.
Read these.
Okay.
I'm trying not to get all your snacks.
The northeast top corner is it's called the Redlands,
Red Band?
and they actually, out of all the lands, this is the only land that has a like a temple in it. There used to be a priest temple there, and many years ago they got destroyed. And it's called the Broken Temple, and now that's where King Trogar lives. Trogar is a very big troll, and He's very intimidating. He thinks he's the leader of the four lords, but he's really not.
Mm-hmm.
He's very barbarian-like. His men run like orcs do. They're easy to spot. They travel. They think they run. They think they're the police of this place, but they're not.
Yeah, they're brazen.
Yep. And last but not least, the first one I ever came up with. Hold on a second. Almost there. There we go. The last one, which is in the, I guess this, oh, that would be the northwest corner, my bad. This one's the northeast. The top part is probably the well-known one. The only one that y'all guys have ever encountered. Y'all fought them at some of his men at the beginning of the campaign, which you really didn't fight them, but that's where you come back from.
Right.
Oh yeah, we do.
The Lord, the land is called, the Lord is called Forn. F-O-R-N. And his land really don't have a name. It's the nameless, I guess, is what you want to call it.
Sure.
They're well known. He's well known, but he really don't stay nowhere. But if you want to find him, you probably find him in this region. That's why the other king, the King Trogar is what he calls himself. He believes that he's the ruler because he thinks he rules the whole top part, but he don't. Foreign actually.
So is there some truce between all four
Yes.
of them?
They don't fight each other, but they're almost like sport, like who can have the most dominant.
They're competitive.
Yes, competitive. They won't fight each other, but they're competitive. They call that the Troll Lands for a reason. They keep a lot of prisoners, and each one of these human prisoners, or they don't care. They keep them and they make them fight for sport, and they kill them off, or they cook them, or they eat them. There's a wide variety of troll here between the intelligent kind and the non-intelligent kind, and it kind of goes down the range. The whole land itself used to be called the Lands of Coban, C-O-B-A-N, before the Trolls took over and turned it into what it is today. The people of Coban used to worship different deities and everything. They're more like monks used to stay out here until these guys just wiped them out years ago. Forn is said to be a powerful witch doctor. Like, he makes you sick and he puts famine on the lands. So you kind of want to, that's what you know. You know quite a bit about what these are. Some of them could be myths, some of them could be real. But he believes that there is a prisoner there that belongs to Clan Drunken Skull. And he also believes that is your last member.
That was torn.
Huh?
That was it.
Ithander tells you that, you know, he believes that the quest is in there somewhere, and there's somewhere a captive, and he belongs in Clan Drunken Skull, so he can grow and become the last 8 hours of Goron, the last member. That's what Ithander believes, and he kind of you tell these guys this, write it down. Like I said, there's a lot of you know what you're facing, trolls.
Yeah.
And there's a wide variety. Like I said, there's not very smart, and then there's some really intelligent ones. It just depends on where you're at, who you're going up against. You're going through marshlands, you're going through water, you're going through just regular forest. It's just all up there. It's just a mixture. And they don't fight each other, but they see you. Like if you're in one part of it, they're probably going to. Once you're known, if you're in there, whatever sector you're in, they're going to have everything trying to hunt you down.
Yeah.
Because if they can kill people of high rank like y'all guys, then that makes them number one. It's kind of fight over who's the best, but even though they don't fight each other. A pact was made whenever the priests, and nobody knows why they don't fight each other, and they just compete. They're trolls. They should fight each other and want to become dominant, but really they're in a dominant right now that you know of.
That is the second quest.
Yes. Second quest for y'all, third quest overall for the temple.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be where we find the guy in the cage, right?
You think that there's a guy in a cage who's going to be one of the 8 arms of Goron. That's what he's kind of seeing through this, the map behind it, and you know, you're missing one. He's thinking this is where he's putting all that. He thinks this is what's going on.
Okay, so the second statue was landmass map.
Behind it. No, yeah, like a map of the land with bars in front of it. And it's kind of hard to see, but he's filling the blanks, and you know where it's at now. It's in the north.
Wes?
Yeah.
Sorry. You all right there, buddy?
Take that.
So you tell them all this. What are y'all guys' reaction? If you have
What
one,
we gotta do?
you've been there. You've been through some of it before because they was kind of coming down here.
You tell me the name though. You know, I'll still ground if it
Beat
talks about
people
dark
up,
marshes,
not letting them pass through your passes. And
Sneaks.
they've tried to come down here before, and y'all should be getting campaign. And
I'm excited to kill the witch doctor. He hurts the land.
he does.
I don't like that.
And if I'm not mistaken, the people in the marshes, they're poison users too, right?
Yes, they're like the marshes. Is,
They're the stealthiest ones. Is what
yes,
you
they
said.
are. They're stealthy, and then the other one is like more necromancer stuff, a lot of
Filthy
undead.
hotnesses.
Then you got the mighty barbarian kind, and then you got Forn who just poisons the land. They're all like casting sickness and plague, and
Well,
I'm too busy celebrating to pay attention.
yeah,
Because
We're gonna burn
we're
bodies,
celebrating
right?
her.
yeah. That's just what he sees, and then now we're going back to the celebration, and you guys know what lies ahead, but you need to.
ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So here we go.
Just before the celebration.
Ready to cheer and celebrate. You know, she's everybody that fought hard and going to a better life.
Yeah.
Died in honor. So, is everybody, what do you want to do? You want to go to the end? You want to
Well, right now
party on the
we're
streets?
gonna burn the rest of the bodies.
Yeah, you gonna burn his bodies? Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she would be like the
Yeah.
highlight of the funeral.
We spent a few hours, or probably an hour or so, at least burning these bodies, and everybody burned is going to Gorham or the elements or wherever
Yeah,
they go.
wherever they go. We'll actually separate them.
Yeah. Individual.
Yeah.
We'll let you do your, if they're Eleanor or your.
I'm a pretty small group of people.
I know that, but I'm just saying, there may be people that do not,
Yeah.
they're not as devout.
Mhm.
But you know what I mean? They're like, you know.
Oh, I'll help. Dude, I'll help.
If
I'll help
you would
my-
know somebody, or we would, I'm assuming, if they wouldn't have followed Gorman.
Yeah.
You're two religions here. Catholic, Protestant. So,
I'll help light them up.
yeah. But you know, I mean, we would figure with it, I don't know if there was a different ritual.
All right.
You know, with your voodoo
You know,
pagan
yeah.
ways there, buddy.
We don't want to discourage people that don't believe like we.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna see over
doing
that.
we're doing it Gorham style.
Yeah.
It's you know what though? Doing it in his style is the way of the warrior. So, I mean, that's what they were.
Yes.
Just do it.
Okay. That's what we want to disgrace, you know.
Separate
Want
them.
any bad juju, evil spirits following us around as how it goes down.
Separate them two piles.
Talking skulls.
Burning people. Are you helping Mokatar?
Yeah.
Okay. I figure a lot of people probably out here make sure that this all gets, goes through as planned and nobody gets left out.
Or
Or
how you gonna set them on fire?
I'm close enough. Oil. Man, shooting. Look, for one, I have elemental ray. I can just do
yeah.
it. And I have scorching ray, which I can bust up into. I got a ton of spells. You see all these? I have 12. spells.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. How do you want to do it?
Doesn't matter.
We're gonna do it. I'll be
Man, arrows.
No, we're building a pyre.
Yeah.
This is on land.
Mm.
This is not.
This is gonna stink.
Well, I say we separate them individually and we build a pyre over them. Like I almost said spots, let's put slots in them, you know what I mean?
Stack them
Yeah,
essentially like
stack 'em,
wood in there.
So everybody's,
It's like bodies and wood. Bodies and wood. Like a little
even though
chicken
it probably
game.
smells,
Body
but
with
this
all-
probably looks marvelous. You've got all these people set up and ignite them.
Yeah.
Oh.
They start to burn. You get yours, same thing. Everybody's starting to burn. You know they're moving on, one world to the next. They did their deed. They fought, in battle.
The field of endless battle.
Did not cower away. Fought strong.
Okay, let's I'm gonna have at the top of it, I'm gonna have to cast that off the stuff that I made. Horrible.
We probably burned a couple casks in there with them.
Yeah. That's why I
Might
made
pour that on
something
top. Your Beserker Brew on top.
That's probably what ignited the wood.
It was what I was making last night for
Yeah.
is the
One good
drinking.
case before they left.
Yeah, that's right.
One for my homies.
Poor Cass got from my
On to celebration.
Yeah.
to my fault.
So we're all celebrating. We're getting in. You're going down. You're in the temple.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, Baraka? Or Baraka?
Baraka.
Yeah.
Right now.
That
Well,
was Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah.
yeah, well, as long as I'm not getting sued, I'm gonna keep that name down. And, I'm gonna go down and just I'm just gonna hang out downstairs. I'm gonna really not much to do. I'm just gonna celebrate.
For celebrate.
In their honor. I'm gonna talk of deeds that those that I've known.
Yeah.
Like, remember that one time,
He
he got drunk and tried to attack that man with his cock.
Rocco feels. You feel like an urge
Desire, the head of
is
my
wanting
penis.
to wanting you to make a very special batch of Beserker Brew
Who is
this evening.
Oh, okay.
You feel like you're like somebody's kind of pressuring you to do that. Like you feel it, like you see the feelings.
Okay.
Nobody's really talking to you or nothing. Like, do you feel like you should make a special batch?
Okay, I'm gonna talk it up, dude. I
Yeah.
guess how crazy that dude is. I'm gonna probably do it like the chef on the Muppets.
So you get to going. What are you going on?
But that cheerful man,
Yeah.
not actually
Yeah.
like that, but like cocktail with
Yeah.
shit bottles.
Take my drink. Okay, I can set it on fire because it makes me look cool. Because don't fuck with me. I'll drop to me in front of Malik. I'm gonna chug it, and I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna walk off and be myself. I'm not gonna be very chatty.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my mind.
You don't watch the pyres burn? They're
Probably,
still going.
because I will talk to the fire.
He gives his honor and down drinks, and then he goes to the pyres. Oh, guitar.
Don't do nothing stupid.
No,
Uh,
you've helped set me in the right frame. I've got a lot going on there.
Okay.
I'll be very
celebration,
busy.
drinking, slamming them,
Are you slamming on? You're listening to him talk.
talking to people.
Core?
I will set the fire.
I'm still preparing for skulls for the third.
Just
Oh yeah, you're minimizing it and all that.
Yeah,
So you're not in the right now.
No, I take care of what needs to be taken care of, and then I'm gonna go
Give
back
him the last rights.
Go back.
You're getting. It's kind of weird. You're getting really drunk. He's kind of out there. He did his little honor. He's gone. As you're mixing your brew up,
the next adventure. I want there to be a dragon skull with the other
Cool.
two skulls.
you feel the urge to stir this big thing you got with your sword.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's just one of those things. Like you're like, you got the sword and you feel like you should.
Release all the blood and
Yes, I'll do that then. That's all. I'll do the blade first.
Yeah.
And hold it by the hilt. And
People probably might be looking at you weird as you kind of stir it around. It almost looks like blood is like seeking into it, but then you see something weird. It has. Yeah, you hear that?
oh my
Gas is
God.
happening.
That's what happens
Yeah.
when you
Oh, Wes,
stir.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Will.
gas is happening as
smells real bad.
that goes on. You kind of ruin the moment, but as you're stirring it, the blood kind of gets to the top of it, stirs around, and it engulfs in flames.
Oh, so it catches fire on top.
And then the flames are still
Is
going.
everybody seeing this?
No, you're like the only one. I mean, they're all kind of drinking and stuff. He's drunk and these two are gone, and there ain't a lot of people in here.
Ain't nobody paying attention. Like, you're burning the house.
And it kind of like catches on fire, and it slowly starts to go down. And then you pull your sword out.
Just the look on your face.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
God, that's loud. That was longer than I
What?
did.
Yeah, it was not what I had thought. I hope you didn't shoot.
I'm going to take my skull, my drink cup
Yeah.
skull. I'm gonna dip some in there and take a slug of it.
Alright, roll me is like you normally would. With a 2d6 for strength, and then what, a 2d6 for dex negative.
9.
That's the way we did it?
Yeah, 9
Okay.
and 7.
Okay, so you get +9 to strength,
Mhm.
-7 to dex.
Mm-hmm.
As you put it in your skull and you drink it.
Yeah.
As soon as you get all this down, you have the urge to you feel like you need to throw it up. You got that urge. But instead of throwing up, when you do that, you shoot a flame of fire.
Oh, yeah. God, I'd burn it up.
Roll me a 2d4.
Yeah.
The first one, the 4 rounds, you got the strength and everything. This is how many rounds you can blow fire. 1 round,
Alright.
you do 4d6 fire damage with the breath weapon.
46. Good lord.
And you don't
46 or 4D?
4d6.
I know.
You can do this as a free action.
Sweet.
So if you roll like a 4 rounds, you got 4 rounds and a 4d6
Yeah.
fire damage. if you drink this.
Good God.
Wow, yeah.
But
Well,
you-
I'm soon I'll have a cat skill eventually.
When you mix it with your sword, and you don't know if this will hurt somebody else,
Yeah.
because there's actually flaming blood in there.
Yeah. I immediately cast this up, obviously.
Yeah.
As soon as it's a big batch, so
Yeah.
I'm saying I have one barrel. I'll cast this up, and then I go find you.
You will find me sitting within the pyre.
You walk to find Goldar, and
Speaking to the flame.
You're inside the fire, right?
And yeah.
you walking in.
I'm gonna try to walk in.
You walk in. As long as you got your sword with you, you think that's what's doing it.
Yeah.
You feel no pain.
I tell you, I'm burning alive. Yeah. It's like it just numbs pain.
Yeah.
You're really on fire.
Yeah, you're just drunk.
You're like just fucking on fire, like a candle.
Hey, it's nice in here.
Round 6, Joe died.
Yeah.
Fire damage.
But I give you a cup full, or a skull full. Brew.
It's probably evaporated by the time it gets to me. Put it inside of a fire. I'm looking at you.
No.
Oh, does not? When you walk in, he's not burning, right?
Nope.
I'll take it for him inside and be like, I knew it. And I will drink it. Because you're not burning.
Yeah.
Drink it. You have the urge to shoot fire. You think you can shoot fire from, like you know what fire feels like when you're casting.
Yeah.
You feel like it should come out of your mouth, like oh.
Yeah. So for 2 rounds, you can, if you.
I'll blow it into the air.
When he does this, the effects are twice as powerful for him. So whenever you drink this and he's around you, you get to do 1d4 rounds, 8d6 fire damage. Breath
Thank
weapon.
God. I'm going to strap you to my back.
I know.
I need some armor.
I'm gonna do.
Well, you take the negative dex and the plus strength and all that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But 1d4 round for that for strength, and then 1d4 rounds for the breath weapon.
You can cast a fireball in my mouth. I feel like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Charging up for 7 episodes.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about
And that
it.
takes like 3 minutes, you know.
You have no idea why it don't like it affects you both the same, but you know your sword only takes blood from. So you're thinking maybe if you as long your sword eventually will maybe run out of juice, so you gotta like.
Yeah, I want to keep her.
I'll have a count for you.
I'm just going to be murdering
Yeah.
people just for the hell of it.
They have to be
You
a human follower.
worship Goro. Let me convert you, sir.
And maybe that's the only way you get this fire damage too, is to be a not non-human worshiper of Goro.
I'll tell you, this is the power
Yeah.
of Goro. in
It
this
is the power of Goro.
batch.
Obviously.
It has a little bit of flavor
in it.
Yeah.
of Timber Brand.
Yeah.
All right, so they're out doing that.
I call this
Are you still at the bar?
Angry bastard to hell.
Arrogant
Everybody,
bastard.
Tell 'em about
Can't
it.
do that. That's probably copyright as angry.
Tell her that she walks up and she sits beside you and she orders her some ale. Or not order that, she gets it,
Yeah.
sits down and she says, out of all the chaos, I feel we are blessed.
We are.
She says, I feel that my gift was true and now I'm free. That's what she tells you.
You're free. People in his necklace are free.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but she just feels so glad that there's nothing like that in this world that she think of in this world no more. Somebody as vile as Goldar was.
And he's laying at the bottom where he belongs.
Yep. Core.
Yep.
You're out. You're doing your. What's going on? You got your dragon head.
Yeah.
Have you got any help? Talk to anybody?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I know it's a fucking long shot in the dark, but
Yeah.
I was gonna go see if I could find Malik.
You can find him.
I was gonna see if he would help to prepare for what's coming next.
He agrees. He says, I need to get a lot of things off my mind and a lot of things I'm thinking about.
I'm here.
And he feels this is a good.
I am now the
Yeah.
I'm now like the tribe
You are basically
shaman, yeah.
his information right hand man now because of Thander was. And now
Yeah, think about it. You went from below us
Yeah.
to above us.
I'm not above.
you're the same
I'm
level
one
in
of the eight.
theory, but
Yeah, I'm one of the
yeah.
7, whatever.
Yeah, 7 right now. 7.5. Yeah, it's really happy.
7.5. So he asked you, what are you trying to do? Because he built the first thing for you.
Yeah. And
And he sees that there's another nullhead. He says, you already told him with Ander.
I'll tell him that being of this tribe, the 2 skulls will say
Yeah.
that I have, but the 3rd, whatever I kill, if it's stronger, I'm going to attach it. And we killed the dragon.
That's pretty impressive.
And I'll show him the skull. I've already boiled it off. I mean, it's ready to go. I have to shrink it and I have to dip it. And I need help. I'm not I don't work in a forge.
Yeah. He says he said we can find somebody to shrink it.
Oh,
and we can make it work.
Reduce person.
So through the rest of the night, y'all are gonna be working putting this on here. So that's like your biggest trophy is whatever the 3rd one is at all times. Okay.
What it is they one here, and here, and these 2 are Jan and Ethander.
Your nameless says, how do you forge? He knows how to eat, sleep, talk, fight.
Right.
He doesn't
Or-
crap his pants or anything, right?
Yeah,
No.
he's not completely like.
But out of the other things he don't know, there's a lot of things in life he don't know. He's been brainwiped.
Yeah, it's just basic human instinct.
He knows the
I know
weapon
to
comes from
eat.
Forge, and you know that. He knows how to fight with one. He remembers all his training, but he don't remember how to do anything like that.
He lost all his technical abilities.
Yeah.
Malik, while he's showing me, I mean, he can teach you too.
Yep. So he's kind of there. You're gonna be teaching him.
Yep.
Do you put your buddies in there every once in a while? Look
Back
at
to the
the
flame.
form again?
Oh, no, this is the thing. Because I'm about to go forge a weapon myself.
There you go.
I tell you, come brother.
Yeah.
It's time to reforge
I'll stoke the
myself.
fire with Beserker Brew.
I'll give a toast to our fallen comrades. We're going to the forge.
I think we should pour a little bit
We'll
of this
meet
out.
up.
So it's bad.
Unknowingly, we'll meet up.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I need to forge.
I will be going with him, obviously.
Yes.
Wes is going to pass out drunk.
Yeah. Wes is an alky.
Yeah. We're going to draw a mustache on his face.
Try to remember.
I'm gonna draw
right here.
I'm gonna draw a pork face on his face.
Our secret side mission with you 2. I think y'all fought altogether. What? 6 humans inside that thing?
God, it was huge. It was more than that.
It was.
We'll watch the video.
I'm gonna watch it.
Say we play 8.
For each one, it gives you a use of the sword to do this with.
Okay.
So you've used 2 of them, or one, 2 of them so far.
I'm going.
Yeah.
What about the big dude? Does it count?
Yeah.
Everybody counts as one.
Yeah,
Assuming,
yep.
right? Okay.
Everybody has one. All right.
Yeah. It's like when I
So-
shoot down the elephant.
Y'all go into the forge. All right. So you get into the forge. You see Nameless, you see Core, and you see Mallet, and they're forging. It looks to be they've got it mineralized, of Dragon Skull. You know it came from,
They shrunk it.
This
Yeah.
is the mighty dragon that you slay.
Yeah.
So
It is the size of a small dog.
they kind of tease, and y'all can all role play this out. You're trying to
You
go
may
over.
cry because you ran from the
Yeah.
Is that size?
You ran from that?
Yeah.
I go back to his deep frog, he's over there
It
crying.
was much bigger.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to dip that in there, steel, right? I'm gonna drink some of this brew. I'm gonna try I'm assuming the forge will already run. I'm gonna try to heat it up. And instead of using bells, I'm just gonna pull fine.
As you do so, the forge it heats up where you 2 one have to step back. Like he does this, and you got to step back, and you're like, "What the hell did he just do?" Y'all have seen him blow fire.
I don't think much about it because I have a spell where I do that.
Yeah.
So I can cast a spell myself, and I'll have.
Like
I'll-
dragon breath or whatever.
He heats up the flame. I mean, it's rocking right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
So what armor are y'all trying to forge here?
He's gonna do some armor.
I'll talk to you about that.
Okay.
Oh, my forging armor.
You said what?
I'm reforging my
yeah,
weapon.
that's right.
It's gonna be my bonded item.
Okay. So he's going to be working on that, but we'll get into that like out of game. And y'all working on this. The night goes uneventful.
You're a forger, right?
Mm-hmm. Armor smithing.
He's drunk.
I don't care. I'm dragging him out. I'm gonna go get him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a sip of my Beserker Brew. I know he's
Oh
drunk.
my lord.
So now he's just throat vomiting flame.
He used to drink, and you've been drinking so much. Give me a fortitude save.
It may sober him up.
What you roll on strength? A 9. So it's a 21. You gotta be a 21.
Oh, well, that's easy. I got 27.
Okay. You feel like you're gonna throw up, and you shoot a little flame out.
A little flame.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I say you come with me. I got something for you to do.
Well, since you gave me that good a drink.
Hold on.
I'm bringing him to forge some armor.
Wait a minute. You follow Gorham?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll never see you. If you're not following Gorham, and you take the damage too.
No.
I'm glad I didn't bring it.
My insides are burning.
Why is this happening?
Instead of flame coming out, smoke comes out.
So you go get him, you bring it up.
I went and forge some armor.
Alright.
So we're all at the forge, man. This is kind of cool.
And he's drunk, but I'm gonna tell him to forge it in the images of Gorham. It's gonna be
Your
pure
armor?
instinct. No,
Oh, he is?
he
Oh,
needs
yeah.
some new armor.
No.
No, maybe he's doing a weapon.
No, I'm having you make you a set.
I don't want no armor. You're not making me take it. Rolling your shit.
Alright, let's do this.
Right?
I have a 5.
Yeah, I would have a 7.
What are you gonna do?
Shut up, you're drunk.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know he's making it for you. I'm having to make it.
intimidate both of them to shut up.
Well, it's like I can sit there
You
and
have
sit
no
at the
armor
forge.
correctly,
I
right?
don't want no armor.
So you're gonna go butt naked?
Don't worry about it.
I'm here to protect you.
I'm here to punch you in the face.
Oh damn it! Here we go.
So you want him to secretly make armor?
Yes.
Okay, so you're
He's doing it. He's doing it in front of everybody. He don't know who's for.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you're
take
making
it.
armor. You have no idea who it's for.
You're take it.
So you don't know that he's.
still armor.
You don't know he's making your armor. So
I'll take it.
you're making some armor. You're gonna make it a weapon.
I'm
Reforging
refracting
weapon.
my axe, yeah.
You're getting your dragon skull ready to get it equipped. You're just having fun, passing around your Beserker Brew.
Yeah, I'm
Gotta be
stoking
in
the
the-
fire. Yeah,
Yeah, the life of the party.
making people do work.
The night goes uneventful, and then we're gonna skip a few, probably 3 weeks.
Okay.
We're here preparing, getting everything ready to go. We gotta get new supplies, get the city
And
rebuilt.
this entire time I'm still forging my
Yeah.
own weapon.
So
Oh
for,
no,
three,
that's how long it takes me.
I believe
yeah,
it.
so for 3 weeks. So
Well, it takes me 1 week. I'm just trying to cut it down. So you go
Yeah.
ahead and
so for 3 weeks, he's forging. You're training. You're you're getting everything ready. Everybody's rebuilding the city. You're teaching this guy a lot.
Yeah, his name is Jan.
He's gonna be 2 levels under you at this point.
Alright.
it's the cost of what I'm doing.
You roll him up however you want. He carries a +2 weapon, but you don't know what else it can do yet.
40,000 gold.
Plus 2.
Through the 3 weeks,
Great
You know-
sword, you said?
yeah, it's a +2 great sword. You know through the couple weeks of training,
Silver.
it has something to do with elements.
That's just how much it's gonna cost.
Okay.
So,
His weapon does, and you have no idea.
Okay.
You get a lot of information. Probably research on some trolls. You're probably out of your flaming Beserker Brew at this point if you've been making it this whole time.
No, I haven't made that.
Okay.
I made that 1 cast. and
Okay.
That was just for that night.
There you go.
We need to know how many doses per cast.
Yep, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I did.